Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. Only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still savvy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can bore me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can bore me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
department forward, and your ASB president. It is with great pleasure and pride that I welcome you to the college-bound graduating ceremony of the PUC Community Charter Middle School, class of 2017.
Buenas noches, padres y amigos de CCMS. Mi nombre es Sofía Gómez. Soy una estudiante orgullosa del Core de Cornell y también soy su vicepresidente del 8º grado. Es con gran placer y orgullo que los doy la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase de 2017.
Please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm happy to introduce to you one of our very talented 8th grade scholars, Miss Ingrid Elizabeth Aguayo, who will be singing the national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated.
So at CCMS, we believe in sharing is caring. So Ms. Seinfeld and I are going to share the podium today. Ms. Seinfeld, how's it going?
I'm feeling great. Everyone's looking fantastic and happy, and it's wonderful to see everybody here.
How are you feeling today? So every year, Ms. Seinfeld think about a creative way how to be a little more youthful besides our faces. And so we thought about it's Friday, so it's not Thursday or Tuesday, so it can't be Throwback Tuesday, so it has to be what today? Flashback Friday, that's right. So Ms. Seinfeld and I have talked about this for a very long time, and we wanted to share our favorite memory of this group. So go for it first.
So I remember back in, it's always the old memories, you know, like back in 6th grade. Yeah, when you guys were scared and nervous and quiet, way more than you are now, and you had really small backpacks. I mean, big backpacks, small ones now. But I remember that I had the privilege of teaching this class life skills. Do you guys remember that? Yeah. Way back in 6th grade. And it was really fun because that was my last opportunity that I had to teach at CCMS, and what a wonderful class it was to have as that last class that had life skills that I got to teach.
One of my favorite memories is whenever this group of students had a challenge, or they didn't like me counting their time at lunchtime because we were getting late lining up in line, or we were cutting certain things out. When you felt that I was being unfair, I can always count on this group to find a nice, well-articulated letter on my desk letting me know how I was wrong. And I appreciate that about you because you also have the voice, and that's what we appreciate about each and every one of you. So thank you for being self-advocates. I really appreciate that. him anymore. So what is the one piece of advice or pearl of wisdom you want to give our scholars, Ms. Seinfeld?
So I would say the one thing that this class also experienced with us in this time at CCMS was in 7th grade science. And for a little while there, I also got to teach you. And then we found Miss Diaz, and then we found Miss Potter. And at that time, it was very challenging to find a solution for this class. But we kept imagining new possibilities. And I racked my brain for how I was going to find you the best science teacher. And so my advice to you would be to always dwell in possibility and think outside the box. And sometimes when you do that, you just might find a really great solution.
Mine's an easy one. I want to retire. Now. We need more teachers, principals, deans, counselors that look just like you in the 91342. We need more people that just look like you, that have our same stories and our same narratives. We need more people like us at CCMS. That is what I want from you. So I want you. Yes, yes. I want you to not think about it. It could be a question. Go to college, graduate, come back and say, Mr. Estrada, get out of that chair, get out of that office, I can take over. And without any hesitation, I'm going to hand you over my keys and the bullhorn, and it's all yours. And it's all yours. Okay? Now, parents, moms and dads, if your son or daughter is graduating, please stand up. Papás y mamás, si su hija o su hija se está graduando ahora, por favor, levántese, por favor. Scholars, at the count of 3, please stand up and face backwards. 1, 2, 3. Face backwards. Teachers, at this time, please stand up and face our scholars. Scholars, estudiantes, en este momento quiero que miren a todo alrededor de este auditorio y miren el equipo de soporte que ustedes tuvieron en los últimos 3 años. Y ahora no se acaba con Twain. So es muy importante que sigan este mismo apoyo, sistema de amor durante la preparatoria, especialmente cuando vayan a la universidad. Scholars, I want you to look around this auditorium. This is your support system. And for many of us, it was a long ride. And that's okay, because you got here. So this system doesn't end today. It continues. And it better continue in high school. And for sure, it needs to continue in college. So scholars, I want you to give your support system a round of applause, because without them, none of us would be here. Thank you. You may be seated. Doctora Elliott, señorita Abish, doctora Reyes, Dr. Lyonsmore, representantes de la Junta de Síndicos de Maestros y personal de la Oficina Personal de ACES, señorita Seinfeld, que pronto será doctora Seinfeld. Muy pronto, padres y por supuesto nuestros graduados. Es con gran orgullo que presento ante ustedes para presentar a nuestra escuela y la organización de PUC. Esta ceremonia es para honrar a nuestros candidatos sentados delante de mí. Pero es importante para nuestros candidatos de saber qué tan amplia y extendido el apoyo por ellos ha sido. Tonight we have our founder of PUC Schools and CEO of PUC National, Dr. Jacqueline Elliott. We also have our regional superintendent, Ms. Adriana Abish. Valley Regional Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Jennifer Reyes. Our fairy godmother is our amazing office manager, Mrs. Flores. Mrs. Lopez. Your daytime moms and dads, your teachers, the 8th grade teachers, all the way from 6th grade to 7th grade. The wonderful ACES staff.
pleasure to present to you the 2017 candidates for graduation. Dr. Elliott, Ms. Avich, Dr. Reyes, representatives of the Board of Trustees, teachers, office staff, ACES staff, parents, and of course, our graduates. It is with great pride that I stand before you to represent our school and the PUC organization. This ceremony is one to honor the fine candidates seated in front of me. But it is also important for our candidates of graduation to know how widespread the support for them has been. Graduates, the support you have surrounding you is tremendous. Some of you have had great challenges, and all of you have had the charge to overcome these challenges and bring back the support of the community. This provides purpose to your lives and will make the world one that you can take pride in.
There are students deserving of this special recognition. Will the students wearing the silver robes please stand? These silver robes represent the honors recognition, a cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.49. Please give them a round of applause. Fuerte aplauso para ellos. You may be seated. Los estudiantes teniendo the gold rope, please stand. The gold rope represents high honors, a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 4.0. Give them a round of applause. Will the students wearing a blue and gold ribbon medallion around their neck please stand? These students represent the Community Service Award. This award is given to a scholar who has completed over 50 hours of community service since the 6th grade. Please give them a round of applause. There are 17 students that have achieved perfect attendance, not just for this year, but for 3 years. So when your name is announced, please stand. Albert Basels, Isaac Aranza, Jessica Padilla, Catherine Stephanie Correa, Sofia Gomez, Anaí Gonzalez, Imari Eden Jimenez, Caitlin Marcel Jones, Raymond Otto Kaiser, Nico Kyle Craig, Michael Miranda, Eduardo Moran, Gabriel Mara, Nicole Tadeo, Amanda Michelle Tincher, Jonathan Emiliano Cruz. Give them a round of applause.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage two of our proud scholars who will share their personal reflections about CCMS. Giving a round of applause to Ms. Evelyn Sandoval and Ms. Crystal Romano.
Whoa, look at this place, this is crazy! Good evening, CCMS parents and guests. Buenas noches, padres y amigos de CCMS. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Evelyn Sandoval. I'm here and proud to say that I made it through my middle school career, which means it's time for high school where we have to start being mature and responsible. Here are some things CCMS has taught me. At CCMS, I learned how to take responsibilities for my own actions and face my fears. Like right now, I'm standing here giving a speech, and normally I don't like speaking in front of a huge crowd, but that's okay because I have to get rid of this fear somehow. CCMS made a huge impact in my life because this school is filled with love and excitement, like when we play soccer during lunch on Tuesdays with the 6th graders, or when we have great team building activities like Community Circle. This school has also opened my eyes to the future because I already know what universities I want to apply to, such as UCLA, CSUN, UCSB, Harvard, Stanford, and Yale.
Eighth graders, in case you think school may look hard, I'll give you some pieces of advice. Number 1, push yourself through challenges because life is full of surprises. Number 2, never give up on what you believe in. Number 3, never let anyone tell you that you can't do it because CCMS has taught us how the impossible is possible. I would like to thank my friends for always being there for me when I need them. I'd like to thank my best friend for having my back and making me laugh because it always makes my day seeing the number 1 person that makes me happy. At school, my friends are not just my friends, they are my family. They're the only people I can actually be myself around. They make me feel more confident and I can count on them to be available to confide in, whether it's help on my homework or just giving me advice. The 2 pieces of advice they told me, so listen clearly, is if people don't like you for who you are, you shouldn't really bring yourself down because life goes on. You can't always worry about what people think of you because everyone is a critic. And be yourself. Everyone should take ownership of those words because when people really get to know you, they'll know what type of person you are. I'm going to take these pieces of advice to high school because they'll help me feel better about myself, and when someone is in need of advice, they can count on me to say the same thing to them. I would also like to give a special shout out. I want to give a special shout out to Ms. Astra. I want to thank Ms. Astra for inspiring me every day because as Jake Paul says, it's every day, bro. This represents Ms. Astra because every time I see her, it reminds me how to try harder on the things you don't like because eventually you enjoy it and it'll be worth it in the future. I remember when Ms. Astra told Columbia it started how she didn't like history when she went to school. But when she studied it in college, she really enjoyed it, and look at her now, she's a history teacher. That story has really inspired me to try new things out of life because it'll be worth it in the future. Thank you, Ms. Asha, for inspiring me every day through my 6th and 8th grade year, and I'll carry the story with me through high school because it'll motivate me to try harder even if you don't enjoy it. Last but not least, I want to thank all my 8th grade teachers who taught me how not to give up on the things you love, whether how hard it might get, and to show sympathy towards others. Sympathy is exactly what all of us need to take because sometimes we have to put ourselves into someone else's shoes and help them. Parents, thank you for your time and dedication towards our learning and our unique personalities that you helped cultivate over the years. You are an inspiration for always being there for us and always supporting every decision we make because without you, we wouldn't be here. Thank you. Have a good night.
Good evening. My name is Crystal Rano, and I'm a proud scholar of the Dartmouth cohort. I'm still in middle school. Now, you normally wouldn't see a person like me speaking in front of a group of people like this, but I decided I should. It's actually a lot of trouble for me to speak in front of a lot of people. I can't even speak in front of my own class. I wanted to share that coming this far was not easy for me, and I know it wasn't easy for any of us. I think we were all struggling at some point. We've all been stuck through some sort of issue, whether it was in school, physical health, mental health, we've all been there. For example, I'm overcoming an obstacle at this very moment. Public speaking is just not my thing. If you were talking to a much younger version of myself, I think she'd accept the task in a heartbeat. I don't know where that confidence has went, but I'm trying to get it back. It's really not easy for someone like me to keep talking and not stutter or try to cut myself off. Overcoming an obstacle that I've been dealing with for years is not easy for me. Not even encouraging words can help me calm down. I'm just a nervous person. But I know myself more than anyone in this room. I've taught myself what I can do to be less nervous, how to speak without stuttering, or at least try. The pop-up debates in Miss Asher's class has helped me a little bit. The thing is, I've never overcome such an obstacle until now. This was sort of a problem that I thought I'd never be able to conquer, yet I'm here. I'm still not as confident as I'd hoped to be, but I'm getting there. The point is, we've all been through some sort of obstacle. We've all overcome at least one of the many obstacles we've been struggling through. Getting to be here, graduating, is such an accomplishment. I'm sure soon when all of us have some sort of successful career, we won't think of our 8th grade graduation. Maybe we'll look back at our college graduation or even our high school graduation. Personally, I really want to look back at my 8th grade graduation. 8th grade is a time of discovery. It's when we find who we really are and attempt to express it. For example, I've discovered that I really love to write and I hope to become a book publisher when I grow up. I don't know if I would have discovered that in other schools. The people around me could just be so supportive sometimes. It just motivates me to keep going. CCMS has impacted me as a scholar because it helped me become more of a supportive person. I learned how to become more of an accepting and supportive friend and person thanks to the people all around me. I learned how to be able to appreciate things as they come for me. The community circles I get to participate in help me understand others more and get me a chance to learn more about the people in my community. I think that'll really help me out in the future because I'm really not the best when it comes to socializing. In life, you just gotta socialize or else you won't really be living. I think CCMS has prepared me because I got to really understand others more. As a little human with social anxiety, I think that's really useful. I'm really thankful to even have the opportunity to go to school, and I'm so proud of myself to finally be graduating. In these past 3 years, I've discovered who I want to be and what I can do to achieve it. I hope it's the same for my peers. We're all finishing off strong. I hope my peers can find out who they are and really try to work for it. I want my peers to strive for their dreams and make it a reality. Thank you and good night.
Please sit back and enjoy this walk down memory lane video, which was specially arranged by one of our talented staff members, Ms. Desiree Sandoval.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Jennifer Vargas y yo soy una estudiante de 8º grado y soy muy orgullosa de hacer parte de la cohorte de Brown. Por favor, sentarse y disfrutar de este paseo por el Caribe de la memoria que fue especialmente dispuesto el talento, señorita Desiree Sandoval.
Parents, grandparents, and family members that push us to do our best every day. In gratitude to all the parents and family members who got us here, I would like to welcome Ms. Maria Gomez to share her story.
Good evening. English is my second language. Pardon my pronunciation. We, as parents, wish a prosperous future for our children, and we believe that wish has become reality once they graduate from college. Therefore, we are looking for good schools that help our children achieve this goal. In my case, we chose CCMS for 3 reasons. First, by its good index performance academic of more than 800 points. Second, for being a small school. And third, because it's close to our home. In the last 3 years, our satisfaction has grown, being able to see the results with my daughter, who today is graduating from CCMS and academically is ready for her next challenge. In my personal experience, being involved with this school allowed me to know more about the philosophy of PUC schools. Schools formed by parents that provide quality education with social commitment. I found that it is possible to achieve quality education when we work as one team. Of course, it requires administrative leadership efficient personnel, creative, skilled teachers, students focus on their goal, but above all, active parents who are interested in their children's education. CCMS is a perfect combination. Half of the work corresponds to the school and the other half to students and parents. Thus, we have come together as Principal Estrada says, a CCMS family. The outcome has been very successful, and the majority of the students come out of CCMS prepared to enter high school and go to college. We feel very fortunate to have selected CCMS as the school for our daughter. I would like to give thanks to Dr. Elliott for her vision of PUC schools. Thanks to Principal Estrada and Assistant Principal Ms. Seinfeld and each of the members of this school for their work and dedication. I wish to conclude by congratulating students for all their hard work. As parents, we are very proud of you. Continue to work hard and achieve your goals. Although the statistics say that not all the students go to the college, we hope that 10 years from now, all the graduates of 2017 has gone to college and are making a positive impact in our community. Thank you.
Please join me in giving Ms. Gomez another round of applause.
Ahora voy a decir en español. Nosotros como padres deseamos un futuro próspero para nuestros hijos y creemos que al graduarse de la universidad, este deseo se hará realidad. Es por ello que buscamos buenas escuelas que ayuden a nuestros hijos a lograr esta meta. En nuestro caso, elegimos CCMS por 3 razones. Primero, por su buen índice de desempeño académico de más de 800 puntos. Segundo, por ser una escuela pequeña. Y tercero, porque está cerca de nuestra casa. Conforme transcurrieron estos 3 años, nuestra satisfacción creció al ver los resultados con nuestra hija, que hoy se gradúa de CCMS y académicamente está lista para su próximo reto. En lo personal, involucrarme en esta escuela me permitió conocer más a fondo la filosofía de las escuelas PUC, escuelas formadas por padres que brindan educación de calidad con compromiso social. Encontré que es posible lograr educación de calidad cuando se trabaja en equipo y con compromiso. Por supuesto, se requiere liderazgo administrativo, personal eficiente, maestros interesados y creativos, estudiantes centrados en su objetivo, pero sobre todo padres involucrados e interesados en la educación de sus hijos. En CCMS existe esa combinación perfecta. La mitad del trabajo corresponde, según mi punto de vista, a la escuela y la otra mitad a los estudiantes y padres. familia CCMS. El resultado ha sido muy satisfactorio. La mayoría de los estudiantes salen de CCMS preparados para ingresar a la high school y seguir hasta la universidad. Nos sentimos muy afortunados por haber seleccionado CCMS como escuela para nuestra hija. Gracias a la doctora Elliot por su visión para las escuelas PUC. Gracias al director Estrada, a la subdirectora Seinfeld y a cada uno de los miembros de esta escuela por su trabajo y dedicación. Quiero terminar felicitando a todos los estudiantes por su esfuerzo. Como papás, estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes. Los invito a que no se rindan nunca y sigan trabajando por este sueño. A pesar de que las estadísticas digan lo contrario, que no todos los estudiantes van a la universidad, esperamos decir de aquí a 10 años, toda la generación 2017 de CCMS ha ido a la universidad y está cambiando positivamente nuestra comunidad. Y voy a repetir nuevamente porque quisiera que se grabara en el corazón y en la mente de todos. Toda la generación 2017 de CCMS va a la universidad. Gracias.
Scholar from the cohort Brown. A great CCMS teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. And with that love of learning and passion for sharing, I would like to invite our 8th grade math teacher, Mr. Adam Gold, to share a couple of words on behalf of the 8th grade team.
Welcome CCMS class of 2017. Congratulations on completing middle school and promoting to high school. It's an honor to speak to you on behalf of your teachers and to share my thoughts with you on this exciting and important day. Please strive to be present in the moment. This moment is the only thing that's real, and it's the only moment you have to make a difference in someone's life. Set clear goals for yourself and reflect on them often. If your vision of the future is clear, then you will be ready to seize opportunities when they appear before you. Surround yourself with people who make you a better person and that support the vision you have for yourself and your future. And when inevitably you face setbacks and failure, return to that vision that you have for yourself and do not falter. Be relentless in your pursuit of your dreams. But as you pursue those dreams and your vision, choose to do so with a caring heart. Seek always to make the lives of those around you richer and fuller every day. So many times we're given opportunity to make better the lives of those around us. You have a light, a fire inside you. Choose to feed that fire. Choose to make someone else smile. Choose to stand up and speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Choose to give your life to the service of others. Choose charity over selfishness. Choose courage over security. Choose forgiveness over anger. And choose activism over silence. Choose to love one another. Thank you.
How about Mr. Bowles for president? So, las señoritas Seinfeld están practicando español todo el año, so ellas van a intentar hablar español. So, un fuerte aplauso para señoritas Seinfeld.
He loves doing this to me. This is his favorite thing.
No es cierto.
All right, here we go. Me gustaría presentarles un alumno de CCMS y CCECHS. Él es un toda estrella buen redondeando, un graduado orgullosa de la Universidad de California, Berkeley. I think, keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here it is. Mientras que él estaba asistiendo a UC Berkeley, él comenzó una organización llamando PAVE. PAVE permite a los estudiantes generar sus propias ideas y servicio comunitario y ejecutar proyectos para las comunidades desatiendadas. Durante el verano, él volvía a CCECHS para ayudar con el Instituto de Estudiantes y para compartir su experiencia personal sobre la vida en la universidad. Siempre ha tenido un impulso natural para ayudar a dos temas. En Berkeley, orientó a los estudiantes en escuela primera local. Su objetivo en la vida es convertirse en un abogado exitoso y establecer su propia compañía de abogados.
A mí se me hace que encontramos nuestro maestro de español, so la mejor señora Seinfeld puede dar clases de español. I would like to introduce to you a former CCMS and CCHS alumni. He is a well-rounded all-star, a proud graduate of the University of California, Berkeley. While at UC Berkeley, he started a student organization called PAVE. PAVE allows students to generate their own ideas of community service and would execute projects to underserved communities. During the summer, he would return back to CCHS or high school you're going next year to help with Senior Institute and share his personal experience about college life. He always had a natural drive to help others. In Berkeley, he mentored students at the local elementary school. His goal in life is to be a successful lawyer, a good one for sure, and establish his own law firm. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Monsieur Cesar Ramirez.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It brings back memories. Alright. Good evening, parents, teachers, and students. Buenas tardes, papás, profesores, y estudiantes. Please allow me to express my greatest gratitude for the privilege of addressing this graduation. This is a particular honor for me, because there are people in this room today who have helped me forge my accomplishments, but most importantly, have unconditionally invested a tremendous amount of time in my goals and dreams. To the parents, teachers, mentors, and counselors of the PUC Familia, thank you for your commitment in uplifting our communities. Graduates of CCMS, today, I will not tell you what to expect in the years to come. I will not tell you how great or how bad things will be from this point on. Instead, I'd like to share with you the story of an immigrant. 9 years ago, I stood right where I am now, giving a speech that concealed the very thing that defines me. 9 years ago, however, I would have been fearful and absolutely terrified to have said that I am undocumented. This time, I will not make the same mistake. I will not diminish, delegitimize, nor feel ashamed of the life experiences that have molded the person I am today. I stand here before you as a graduate of UC Berkeley because I am undocumented, and because my PUC familia believed in me just like they believe in you. Esta noche me gustaría compartir con todos ustedes la historia de un inmigrante. Hace 9 años habría estado absolutamente aterrorizado de haber dicho que soy indocumentado. Esta vez no cometeré el mismo error. No voy a disminuir ni quitarle el valor ni avergonzarme de las cosas que han moldado la persona que soy hoy. Estoy aquí ante ustedes como un graduado de UC Berkeley porque soy indocumentado. No me da vergüenza ni miedo, al contrario, me da orgullo decir que soy un inmigrante porque ese mismo orgullo ha sido el que me ha sacado adelante. Class of 2017. There are going to be people who come into your life who will go great lengths in order to see you succeed. Some will even go out of their way and take you to the UC Berkeley orientation for prospective students when they have absolutely no obligation to do so. A person who is part of the PUC familia did exactly just that for me. What I'm trying to tell you is that our accomplishments and successes are not only the result of our hard work, but the result of something bigger than ourselves. Sacrifices were made by those who came before us, and paths were forged to ensure that we were given a fighting chance at our dreams. It was the start of my second year of college, fall of 2014, and I was determined to do all that was necessary to excel academically and obtain nothing less than an A. If I would have known before starting my second year of college that I would be seeing myself in the emergency room and on the verge of dropping out of college, I would have changed absolutely nothing about the things. I would have changed, sorry, I kind of got something. Let's try this again. If I would have known before starting my second year of college that I would be seeing myself in the emergency room and on the verge of dropping out of college, I would have changed absolutely nothing about how things went for me that semester. If you're wondering why, well, the answer is quite simple. I would not, because this is my story. And along with my successes, I am extremely proud of my failures. My failures have taught me that life happens and that it's absolutely okay to fail, and sometimes even necessary. I have achieved my goals, not because I have done things right, but because of the things that I've done wrong. I will not stand here before you and tell you that all I have done is succeed. For this reason, I am not ashamed to tell you that I was steps away from dropping out of UC Berkeley. Instead, I am extremely prideful. Class of 2017, embrace and cultivate your story, because it is that which makes you who you are, what you want to be, and where you want to be. As you embark onto your high school career, remember, and I use this every day of my life, and I try to keep it somewhere where I can read it every time I go to sleep and every time that I wake. So as a piece of advice, remember that life is not about being dealt the best cards. What matters is how you use them. Clase de 2017. Recuerden que la vida no se trata de tener las mejores cartas. Lo que importa es cómo las usen. Congratulations to the class of 2017. It was an absolute honor. Thank you.
Wasn't that amazing? ¿No estaba increíble? Un fuerte aplauso. Scholars, entertain me for a second. ST. If you have nothing nice to say, and at CCMS, keep our campus clean, green, and free. And on behalf of the office, ladies, I want to remind you to read, read, read. Yes, that's right. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Now I have the privilege and the honor to recognize two students who will be getting the 2017 Principals Award. So, I want to invite to the stage the one and only Sherilyn Buenrostro. So while Ms. Seinfeld's looking her up, I'm going to tell you why Sherilyn is getting the Principals Award. Sherilyn is a world-class scholar who is prompt to school every day and prepared to be successful in all endeavors. The effort and dedication to her learning task shows evidence in her relentless focus to understand what is taught and using it in both planned and unplanned ways. Sherilyn is polite to her colleagues in her cohort. She works well both individually and with others. It is an active listener who always strives to excel in high-level lessons and concepts. She is a great leader both in her cohort and in her grade. In addition, she goes above and beyond in her willingness to help teachers and school staff. We know that Sherilyn will be very successful in high school and whatever she applies herself to the future. These are the reasons why Sherilyn Buenrostro is getting the 2017 Principals Award. Please join me in giving her a warm round of applause. The next person, take a deep breath. I want to invite to the stage is Jonathan Emiliano Cruz. While Jonathan's coming up to the stage, I'm going to tell you why he's getting the 2017 Principals Award. The 8th grade teachers see Jonathan as one of the most hardest working individuals at CCMS. Jonathan has a positive mindset and attitude that radiates in the classroom. Jonathan's passion for learning shines when he is taking extra work and exploring topics on his own. Not only is he a top-notch scholar who has maintained a 4.0, he is inquisitive and questioning mind is to a benefit with all. His dedication to CCMS and the community around him, we know Jonathan will exemplify what it means to be a scholar and set out to show the world his passion for success. We have no doubt that whatever Jonathan chooses to do in his academic career, he will be successful and positive in his community. Jonathan's passion for learning shines when he's taking on so much and especially enjoys his own learning in math. He is dedicated in reading and always asks wonderful questions. And for these reasons and so many more, Jonathan Emiliano Cruz is getting the 2017 Principals Award. Round of applause.
All right, at this time, I would like to welcome a very inspirational person who had a dream back in 1999, or probably earlier than that, of creating a high-achieving, nurturing, and effective school in the heart of the San Fernando Valley. When many people told her no, it automatically gave her a license to push forward and make sure that it happened. 17 years later, 16 high-performing schools later, this fierce educator and leader is still standing tall and proud. Please join me to welcome our co-founder of PUC Schools and CEO of PUC National, Dr. Jacqueline Elliott.
Good evening, buenas noches, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. Congratulations and thank you for your support and for believing in our vision of success for every student. Please continue to support your children until they achieve our ultimate vision of high school and college graduation. Padres, felicidades y gracias por su apoyo y por creer en nuestra visión de éxito para cada estudiante. Por favor, sigan apoyando a sus hijos hasta que alcancen nuestra gran visión de graduación de la escuela secundaria y también la universidad. I know, graduates, that you are thankful to the many individuals who have supported you on your way to this evening's graduation. So please give a huge round of applause to your parents, your teachers, and the leaders and staff of PUC Community Charter Middle School. So at graduation, I try to give you a message that you might remember. So I'll just tell you a couple of things that I think are very, very important. So as the founder of CCMS, I want you to remember that achieving academically and graduating from college is very important. But the most important lesson that you should take from your years at CCMS, and I've heard reference to this many times this evening, is that we do not walk on this earth alone. And the way you treat and help the people around you and what you do to support every community of which you become a part is the most important contribution you can make to society. And I say that to the staff and I say that to the parents also. The kind of person you are and the way you treat other people should be at the top of your priority list. It is at the top of mine. And I hope it will be at the top of yours forevermore. When you help others, you are also helping yourself. Even just practicing the norms of the community circle forevermore, mutual respect, and active listening would help make this a better world. So please take these norms with you and make them part of who you are every single day for the rest of your lives. Please remember PUC's commitment number 3, students will commit to uplift our communities now and forever, whatever community you are in, because that's truly what this organization is all about. Please remember to not let anybody, I mean anybody, ever tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. 18 years ago, many people believed that I could not start this school. You're going to do what? You're going to start a what? A charter what? But I kept my eye on the goal and I did not give up. I was determined, smart, strategic, and creative. And I surrounded myself with 100 wonderful families and 4 teachers, and we gave it all that we had to give. I did achieve my goal of starting this school because I did not give up. On the day the school opened here at CSUN, I said to the 100 families and all of the other people that came to the opening, I had a dream to start a charter middle school, and today that dream has become reality. The way to achieve goals and to achieve your dreams is to not give up. If you don't remember anything else I say to you tonight, please remember that. Don't ever give up on your dreams. You have now completed kindergarten through 8th grade. Bravo! And I'm sure you learned some valuable lessons when your teachers in elementary school read books to you. So before I present some awards and before you go off to high school, I would like to read you some wise words, just a few, from Dr. Ziz. Do you like Dr. Ziz? So you're going to high school now, so this is really important. This is called Be Careful. So I said to myself, now I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and twice as smart. I'll watch out for trouble in front and back sections by aiming my eyeballs in different directions. So please be very careful and make your decisions very wisely when you go to high school and college and beyond. The next one is called Expand the Horizons. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you go. And that speaks to being a lifelong learner, which we in PUC all are, and that's what we hope you to be also. There's another one that I just came across the other day, and it's, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. We're depending on you to make every day as great as it can be, not just for you, but for everybody around you. And last but not least, this one is, and always remember. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Graduating class from CCMS 2017, you are going to move mountains. Give yourselves a round of applause. So I give Founders Awards, just as Mr. Estrada gives Principals Awards, I give Founders Awards. I give a Founders Award to a young lady and a Founders Award to a young gentleman who personify the attributes that I envisioned when I started Community Charter Middle School. And you know this is the first school that I founded, right? And now we have 17 schools in PUC, so this is a very special school. And and I always find every year there are so many students in this school who personify the vision that I had and we all had that started the school. So just consider that these two young folks are taking your place. They're accepting on behalf of you because all of you deserve these awards. So the young lady who is getting the award this evening, the Founders Award, is Sophia Gomez. So let me tell you why Sophia was chosen. This young lady is an amazing scholar who brings her A game to everything she does. She knows the value of learning and consistently produces exemplary work. Academics are her #1 priority, and she demonstrates great enthusiasm for life. She demonstrates her commitment to our school community by constantly helping her classmates achieve their own goals while also working hard to achieve her own. This scholar is always polite and an excellent role model for all the 8th graders. She has been active in student government and took on the role of student body vice president. She demonstrated outstanding leadership skills while leading meetings and in other activities. I have no doubt that this scholar will be very successful in high school and in all of her future endeavors. So please give a round of applause to Sophia Gomez. So this young gentleman I met a couple of years ago, and I just never forgot him. He is incredibly inspiring, and I'm going to call him up to the stage and then I'm going to talk about him a little bit. This Founders Award is going to Diego Gabriel Calderon. The characteristics that I always envisioned would be demonstrated by our students. He continuously demonstrates excellence in academics and outstanding service to our school community. He is such a kind and caring scholar that he brightens up every room he walks into. It's true, see, it's true. Beginning on his very first day as a PUC scholar, he exemplified our 4 Ps and PUC's 3 commitments. He always exceeds expectations both in his academic work and in his interactions with his peers. He is a responsible, kind, caring, motivated young man and does not give up when a task proves to be difficult. Whether it is learning a new dance routine, we saw you dancing in that video, you're an awesome dancer, and competing with PUC's All-Stars dance team, or taking on the challenge of independent learning and presenting lessons, this PUC scholar has demonstrated what it means to be an all-around scholar. This outstanding young man has told me personally, and this is what I never forgot, that he wants to go to Stanford and become an architect so that he can design better and affordable housing for his community. I am so impressed with this scholar. I know he will be immensely successful in high school and beyond. Please give him a really good round of applause. So there is one more award which is very, very meaningful to me. This is the 18th year of CCMS. 18 years since I started the school. And there were schools that came after, but in my heart, there was no other school like CCMS. And so I give an award every year. It is called the 100 Families Award. And this is to honor the first 100 families that came on board with me in 1998 and said, we want to create a better school for this community. We want our children to go to a better school in Maclay. We don't want to go to San Fernando. We don't want to go to Ala Vista. We want a small, nurturing school where teachers will believe that every child can succeed, where they will learn to respect one another, where they will go out and do good things for the world. And those 100 families were so brave because nobody had ever done this before, but they wanted to take the risk. And so every graduation now I honor those 100 families with the 100 Families Award. But sometimes there are people in our group that were actually part of those 100 families 18 years ago. And so I know that Mrs. Maria Guevara is here this evening. And I want to ask if there's any other parents who were part of the founding group. Si tenemos padres de la primera clase aquí, yo quiero que ustedes levántense. Mrs. Guevara, where are you? Let's have her stand up. Is she up there or is she back? There she is over there. And she was part of the first 100 families, so please give her applause. So the family that I am going to honor tonight, that gets the award for the 100 Families Award because they are wonderful partners. Nuestros padres son nuestros compañeros más importantes de todo. Y esta familia es excelente. It is the Gomez family. Could you please come up? Gomez family. There is Mrs. Gomez. I need Mr. and Mrs. Gomez to come up because you're getting an award. 100 Families Award. Please come up. So this family exemplifies the level of engagement that is reflective of the first 100 families that started CCMS. They have never missed a parent meeting or student-led conference, and they are active members of our school advisory council. They attend all coffee with the principal sessions, and if they have an appointment with a teacher, they never cancel or reschedule. As a true partner with the school, they have advocated for their child's needs and allocate the necessary resources available to ensure academic and socio-emotional success year after year. We view our PUC community as a community of learners, and we know that Mrs. Gomez is also an estudiante. She said it this evening. She is learning English super well. She was terrific, and she is a student just like her daughter. Please give a round of applause to the wonderful faculty.
estudiante de octavo grado y orgullosamente de la cohorte de Colombia. En este momento me gustaría dar un gratitud en nombre de la clase de 2017 para nuestra fundadora, la doctora Jacqueline Elliott. Nos gustaría extender nuestro agradecimiento y gracias a usted por ofrecer una pequeña muestra de agradecimiento con un regalo que servirá como un recordatorio de todo lo que hace. Gracias por ser tan decisivo en el éxito de las muchas clases de graduación que han pasado por esta etapa, especialmente esta noche. Al empezar el año, nuestros maestros crearon un credo para nuestra comunidad y ahora le queremos dedicar públicamente el credo a usted.
Good evening. My name is Saul Morales and I'm a proud 8th grade scholar from the Cornell cohort. At this time, I would like to extend a warm gratitude on behalf of the 8th grade class of 2017 to our founder, Dr. Jacqueline Elliott. We would like to extend our gratitude and thanks to you by offering a small token of appreciation with a gift that will serve as a reminder for all that you do. Thank you for being so instrumental in the success of the many graduating classes that have walked this stage, especially tonight. Earlier this year, our teachers created a community creed for CCMS. This creed represents the long journey you started back in 1999. It also represents the essence of who CCMS is today. I am very excited to share this creed with you. Our CCMS teachers did a fine job brainstorming, revising it, and ensuring it had a nice ring to it. Tonight, we would like to dedicate our creed publicly to you. Dr. Elliott, can you please join us on stage? Scholars, please stand. Parents and guests, if you would like to follow along, the creed is printed inside your program. Scholars, from the bottom of your heart, please join me in 1, 2, 3.
At CCMS, we are confident alike to show that we care, we are prepared and productive to go anywhere. Today we practice as readers and thinkers, tomorrow we stand as successful leaders. We treat each other with respect, care, and love to create and defend the sacred we dream of, where we can find ourselves to grow into love and create a strong family that can rise above. You can't see who I am, but you can see what I do. We take care of each other and ourselves too. Our school is our home, it's where we want to be. Clean, green, and serene, it's all up to me. We all deserve a turn and a chance to be heard. In our community circle, respect is the word. We value all opinions, ideas, and your voice. Being present mentally and physically is our daily choice. We love to learn because every day we try to get better so we can lead the way. Although I'm not perfect, it's not about that. But being better than where I was is where it's at.
Together, please join me in giving our amazing founder, role model, and dear friend, Dr. Jacqueline Elliott, a warm CCMS round of applause.
This is probably the most, oh, you're not done? Oh, go ahead.
Students, you may be seated.
I just want to say that this is probably the most wonderful, amazing gift I've ever had. And I'm just so inspired every year that this school is 18 years old, but the foundation of the school, the principals, I'm talking about PRINCIPLES, and additional, the leaders, the principals, but the principals of the school and the foundational elements are so vibrant and so alive and well, and that's thanks to the amazing leadership in the Valley, the amazing leadership in the school, the wonderful teachers who inspire you every day, and the amazing parents who are our great partners, and of course you. So thank you so, so much. This is so meaningful. I really love it.
A ver, ahora sí, saquen sus tabletas de los enchufes al costado, saquen el celular, saquen la cámara, vamos a llamar los nombres. So it's the time you've been waiting for. Go ahead, take out those iPads from the plugs, take out your BlackBerry, your Nextel, your iPhone, and be ready to snap some pictures. So, at this moment, I would like to invite to the stage Dr. Elliott, Ms. Avish, Dr. Reyes, and Ms. Seinfeld to join me in handing out the diplomas of the graduating class of 2017.
I would like to welcome the college-bound 8th grade cohort of Dartmouth to please come to the stage. Alfredo Aguilar IV. Jocelyn Ayala. Millie Cabrera. Omar Castro Valencia. Lily Sendejas Martinez. Olivia Chandrasiri. Jonathan Cruz. Angela Dehar. Kathy De Leon. Delaney Figueroa. Samantha Guardado. Carla Jimenez. Caitlin Jones. Raymond Kaiser. Brian Lara. Virginia Leone. Adon Lopez Hernandez. Emmanuel Magana Jaramillo. Oscar Ortiz Medina. Gabriel Potter. Krista Braun. Emerson Sigaran. Kimberly Silva. Josiah Valladares. Sarah Villafaña. Angel Villaseñor.
Guillermo Zamudio. And I would like to welcome Ms. Ashraf to the stage.
At this time, I would like to welcome the college-bound 8th grade cohort of Brown. Please come to the stage. Yanez. Albert Balcells. Sherlyn Buenrostro. Isaac Carranza. Vanessa Castillo. Jessica Chavarria. Vanessa Cisneros Soto. Kimberly Doñez. Adan Esparza. Andrew Espino. Nicholas Flores. Renee Gonzalez. Tequi Gonzalez. Emily Guerrero. Miko Lecrae. Jonathan Lopez. Vivian Lopez. Harley Martin. Anna Martinez. Carolina Monroy Chavez. Ethan Moreno. Melanie Pena. Jesse Rodriguez. Angelina Rojas. Anthony Santillan. Ethan Scudieri. Connor Sparrow. Devin Tilson. Amanda Tincher. And Jennifer Vargas Castro. I would like to welcome Ms. Del Doso to the stage.
At this time, I would like to to welcome the college-bound 8th grade cohort of Columbia to please come to the stage. Emily Avalos. David Bautista Gomez. Reese Bravo Segala. Diego Calderon. Alexandra Campos. Jacob Castro. Salvador Cervantes Jr. Daniel Chavarria. Jesus Del Rio. Michelle Echevarria. Joseph Gomez. Anaí Gonzalez. Eddie Guerrero. Idali Jimenez. Ana Luna Ramirez. Edwin Mayen. Michael Miranda. Brandy Ornelas. Daniel Ortega Hernandez. Amanda Robles. Ashley Rodriguez Marquez. Thomas Salcedo. Evelyn Sandoval. George Sierra. Nicole Tadeo. Raymond Zamora. I would like to welcome Mr. Bolts to the stage.
At this time, I would like to welcome the college-bound 8th grade cohort of Cornell to please come to the stage. Ingrid Aguayo. Ashley Ariano. Fabian Ariano. Alexis Ariola. Angela Bedoya. Catherine Correa. Mariana Cruz. Angel Aragui. Joseph Fernandez. Sophia Gomez. Miguel Gonzalez. Adrian Granados. Sunrit Han. Arindira Julio. Daniel Manriquez. Valeria Mendoza. Oscar Monero Sanchez. Saul Morales Jr. Eduardo Moran. Jimena Padilla. Valeria Padilla. Genesis Perez. Alexis Preza. Guadalupe Rocha Valles. Jason Tapia Llamas. Fernando Torres. Morgan Turner. Amy Valenzuela. Victor Vargas.
I could be a bird scholar.
to the PUC Charter Middle School graduate